Boss, it's Sophia! We've been robbed! Someone broke in! They took everything from the register. I'm so scared. No one can reach me. Please send help right away.
The message said she was staying with friends and asked Alex to tell her father. Sophia's father mobilized the entire city of Anchorage to search for her.
Anchorage, we must find my daughter. Search every corner, every trail. Let's move out!
What if the last person who served you coffee one freezing night was never seen alive again and the monster who took her lived right next door? On the morning of February 2nd, 2012, the young barista arrived for her shift and immediately sensed that something was terribly wrong. But the moment she turned the key, she realized the door was already open. Inside, the shop looked abandoned mid-shift, as if the night worker had simply vanished without cleaning up. The register was unlocked and completely emptied. This wasn't a simple oversight. This was a robbery.
Boss, it's Sophia! We've been robbed! Someone broke in! They took everything from the register. I'm so scared. No one can reach me. Please send help right away.
Sophia had only worked there a month, but she was responsible and never left things like this.
And remember, the next monster might be closer than you think.
Her spirit endures in every warning, every act of kindness, and every life touched by her story.
No one knew it yet, but Sophia Bennett had disappeared the night before in the most calculated way imaginable.
The previous evening, Sophia had asked her boyfriend Alex to pick her up after her shift ended. Alex arrived late after being held up at work, the kiosk already dark and locked. He peered inside but saw no sign of Sophia anywhere. As he walked back to his truck through the freezing night, Alex couldn't stop thinking about the ugly argument they had earlier that evening. After no response, Alex drove to Sophia's house to check on her. Her father, Robert, had no idea where she was either.
Where is she? Please, tell me.
They stayed up late trying to reach her until a single text arrived from her phone. The message said she was staying with friends and asked Alex to tell her father.
Robert knew his daughter would never ignore his calls like this. They were too close. The next morning, Robert filed a missing person report for his only daughter.
This is the Anchorage PD. I'm calling about Sophia Bennett.
Yes, she works for me. Is she all right?
She's been reported missing. When did you last see her?
Yesterday morning. She seemed fine. No sign of struggle, and the panic button was never pressed. Sophia took the money? Seems too clean.
All this storm? I doubt it.
At first, authorities wondered if Sophia had taken the money and left voluntarily.
Let's check the kiosk logs.
But her father knew the final text didn't sound like her at all. Then the security footage arrived, silent but revealing. Around 8 p.m., Sophia was alone and working when a customer approached the window.
Then everything changed in an instant.
She turned off the lights, knelt with her back to the window, and stayed frozen.
He forced her into his truck and drove away into the night.
The footage left no doubt. Sophia had been violently abducted by an unknown man. Sophia's father mobilized the entire city of Anchorage to search for her.
Anchorage, we must find my daughter. Search every corner, every trail. Let's move out!
The story exploded into national headlines, drawing thousands of donations for a reward. 3 weeks later, a mysterious text from Sophia's phone directed them to a specific sign inside a nearby public park. The note included a proof-of-life photo showing Sophia alive but dazed. As advised, a portion of the ransom was deposited into Sophia's account. Deposit for account 47820912. Withdrawals began in Anchorage, but the suspect always vanished before agents arrived. Then the trail led south to Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas. In Texas, surveillance finally captured the getaway car.
During a routine traffic stop in Texas, the patrolman pulled over Marcus Reed for driving slightly over the speed limit. License and registration, please. An Alaskan license, huh?
Inside the trunk was everything needed to link him to the withdrawals and Sophia. At first, Marcus denied everything, but the evidence was overwhelming.
After being presented with overwhelming evidence, Marcus Reed agreed to tell the full story, but only after receiving an Americano coffee, a peanut butter Snickers, and a cigar.
All right, I'll talk. Marcus had planned only a robbery until he saw Sophia alone inside. He pulled a gun and changed his plan on the spot. He bound her, gagged her with napkins, and forced her into his truck. He sent fake texts from her phone and promised ransom while driving around for hours.
Please, let me go.
He parked in his driveway, forced Sophia into the back seat, and covered her completely with tarps while his girlfriend and young daughter slept peacefully inside the house. He chained her in his shed, radio loud to mask any sound, while his family slept nearby. He gave her false hope of release only to crush it, watching her reaction, assaulted her, and when she bravely asked if he would kill her, he admitted yes.
Will you kill me?
Yes. Hours later, he and his daughter flew off on a 2-week luxury cruise.
Wow, Dad, the taxi's here.
Yes, sweetie, let's get in.
He was a serial killer who hid kill kits across the country and chose random victims for the thrill. Sophia was just one of many, but her story exposed a monster who hunted anyone. Marcus Reed took his own life in custody before naming all his victims. Her father and the city never stopped searching, even after the truth emerged. Her bravery in the face of evil will never be forgotten. Some monsters walk among us, hidden in plain sight, waiting for the next opportunity. Sophia's memory continued to haunt the city long after that terrible night. The proof of life image still haunts investigators to this day. His hidden kill kits across America showed how prepared he was for more victims. Sophia was remembered as kind, responsible, and full of life. Her father continues to honor her memory through advocacy. Her story reminds us to stay vigilant. Evil can hide behind any ordinary face. The kiosk still stands as a silent witness to that terrible night. Alex and Robert still search for answers in their hearts. The investigation closed, but the impact never will. One ordinary shift, one wrong customer, and everything changed forever. Anchorage came together in ways that showed the best of humanity. May her story bring light to the darkness and justice for the forgotten. Stay safe out there. You never know who is watching. Sophia Bennett's courage in her final hours inspires us all. The Polar Bean kiosk remains, a quiet reminder of one night that changed everything. Family continues fighting for awareness and safety. Marcus Reed's reign of terror ended, but the scars remain. Never forget the names of the innocent taken too soon. In the land of the midnight sun, one light was extinguished forever. Her memory lives on through those who loved her. Drive carefully, watch your surroundings, and trust your instincts. Rest in peace, Sophia. Your story will save lives. And remember, the next monster might be closer than you think. But light always fights back against the darkness. Families like hers carry the burden and the strength. Everyday moments can hide the unimaginable. Until we meet again in stories that keep her alive. Stories like this teach us to see the unseen dangers. The file is closed, but the lessons remain open. Walk carefully, watch closely, and never take safety for granted. Sophia Bennett, gone but never forgotten. Thank you for listening to her story. If this story moved you, hit like and subscribe for more. Stay curious, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next story.